Hey everyone, Tanner Bell here. Welcome back to the Makers Gonna Learn YouTube channel. If you are brand new to our channel, I wanna first welcome you to our crafting community. Here at Makers Gonna Learn, we share almost daily DIY inspiration to help you master your die cutting machine. But more importantly, we have an amazing member-only community that will give you access to a ton of training courses, printable guides, cut files, fonts, and so much more. If you haven't checked it out, check out that first link in the description down below to get all the details and become a member. If you are obsessed with our free content, let me tell you, you're absolutely going to love our paid content for members only. Definitely check it out, and we're so excited to have you. But in today's video, we are sharing with you guys 5 Cricut maintenance hacks you never knew about. These hacks are bound to help you guys and give you success crafting every single project. We love to give you guys those quick tips and quick solutions so that you're able to stress less and craft more. If you guys are excited, let's go ahead and jump into these. All right, guys, for number 1, it is to clean your machine. This is so important that Rachel has an in-depth video for you guys that are truly interested in cleaning your machine. Now, first of all, if you're a Cricut beginner and have had your machine probably less than 6 months, I wouldn't worry about this too much. But if you're sitting there saying, Tanner, I've had my machine for a year plus and I've never even cleaned my machine, I highly recommend for you to go to the description and watch that video right after this one. What we mean by cleaning our machine is making sure that the print and cut sensor is cleaned, that there's no debris in any of the rollers, that if you're using the Cricut Maker and using that knife blade or rotary blade, make sure to have that can of spray air so that you're able to spray it and get any of the debris out, because you want to make sure you're not covering up anything here that is going to possibly clog the blade from cutting properly, cover up that print and cut sensor. You know, you want to take your blade out right here and make sure there's no debris around your blade as well. All of these things can hinder you from getting the best cut possible. I have no idea how many times I've been cutting cardstock, and then as I'm cutting the cardstock, it is going to tear. If you're getting tears and you're like, Tanner, I know I'm using the proper pressure, and it's still giving me some cut quality issues, definitely pull out that blade and make sure there's no excess cardstock debris inside or tucked away in the blade. It has happened to me more times than I would like to admit, you know what I mean? So again, if you're very interested into cleaning your mat, definitely check out Rachel's in-depth video down below. She's gonna give you way more details and truly give you guys some really great solutions to help you in that process. Next up is something super important, and this is something that is going to help you with your crafting in Design Space time and time again. You have no idea how many friends I see frustrated in our member-only Facebook group that is constantly saying, Tanner, I am having issues in Design Space and things like that. And this hack right here is to make sure you're updating your software. Updating your software. You always want to make sure, especially if you're running into any issues with Cricut Design Space, that you're updating your software. Now, the best part is if you close your Cricut Design Space program and relaunch it almost every day or every time you're crafting, it's going to alert you. Hey, you're back, we have a new firmware update, let's go ahead and update that. Please follow along and do that. But I know there's a section of crafters here that are constantly crafting, so guess what? You, my friend, are leaving Cricut Design Space open all the time. So if that is you, you want to make sure that you're checking over on Cricut Design Space. So let me share with you where to look. So you're going to be right here on the homepage of Cricut Design Space. All we want to do is go up to that left-hand corner. You'll want to click those 3 lines. It's going to open a little drop-down bar to your left. You want to scroll down and you're going to see Update Firmware. Simply select Update Firmware, and it's going to let you know, hey, let's make sure you've got the latest and greatest features for the machine. Not only when Cricut Design Space comes out with any new machines and things like that, it's going to let you know that you have all of those features available. All right, guys, so it shows us that yes, our machine is up to date. So this is a great place to go to make sure your firmware is up to date for your machine to have all the best cutting possibilities. And again, when you close Cricut Design Space and relaunch it, it's automatically going to update any of those software changes that you might see someone posting in a Facebook group that is now available, like saying, oh, hey, you now can do X, Y, or Z in Cricut Design Space. To get access to those, you simply just need to relaunch the program. All that looks like is going up, closing it, quitting it, and then just reopening it so it has a little refresh. So that is a great way to make sure not only the firmware, but also the software is up to date constantly. Next up is calibrate. There's 3 different things that you can calibrate with your Cricut. First of which would be print and cut, secondly, your rotary blade, and third, your knife blade. If you were using an Explore machine, you would only be able to be sure to calibrate the print and cut. But if you're using a Maker, you will be able to make sure to calibrate your rotary blade as well as your knife blade. Now you may be thinking, Tanner, why do I need to calibrate my machine? What this is allowing you to do is to have precise cuts when it comes to your print and cut images. If you are even a hair off, sometimes it could mess up your images. So if that ever happens to you, be sure to just go ahead and follow the calibration process. So it's just going to realign everything to give you the best quality cuts. The same goes for the rotary blade and the knife blade. It's just wanting to help you get the best and most accurate cuts possible. Let me share with you exactly where to go in Cricut Design Space to do that. So on the home page, again, we're going to go over here to those 3 lines. We're going to open it, and you're going to see right down here, calibration. If you select that, first we're going to move from Explore family to the Maker family, just so we have all of our calibration options available. And you can see under machine calibration, you can get the most accurate cuts with rotary blade, knife blade, or print and cut. You're going to select your machine and then follow the steps outlined there to just go ahead and calibrate it. Again, if you need any help being sure to calibrate your machine properly, we do have some additional resources down below to help you with that process. Number 4 is a big one that we have never really talked about. As you start Cricutting a lot and you are just a busy crafter, you're going to find that you're going to see a lot of projects in your library on your Cricut account. One of our best tips is as you complete these projects and you determine whether they are going to be things you're going to want to create again in the future, or maybe you did a custom project one time and you're like, I need this to be nice and organized, and you are ready to delete old projects. If that is something you want to do, and we highly recommend it to keep better organized of those awesome projects so you don't forget about them, let me share with you exactly how to delete your old projects. Again, from the home page, you're going to see right here, My Projects. What you're going to want to do is to click View All. And as you can see, we have quite a bit of different projects here. You can see we have all kinds from epoxy projects to keychains, printers, so much more. All we're going to do is we're going to select one right here, the 3 dots, just like so. When you press that, it's going to pop up and say, would you like to edit, delete, or save for offline? Let's go ahead and click the middle delete project. And again, it's going to say, are you sure you would like to delete the project? This action cannot be undone. We'll just simply want to select yes. And now that project is deleted, and it's a very quick and easy to replicate process as you want to go through and delete those old projects. It's a great way to keep everything up to date and organized for your crafting. Last but not least, this is a big one. Always make sure to clean your Cricut mats. Not only is this great maintenance, but believe it or not, you're going to save so much money on purchasing new Cricut mats when you clean your mats. Now, I have a great comparison video sharing 3 of the most popular ways to clean your Cricut mats linked down below as well. This is one that if you have not watched, it's one of our top performing videos and I think you'll really enjoy it. But I'll give you a sneak peek. Our favorite way to clean our Cricut mats are using baby wipes. Baby wipes are an amazing way to easily clean your Cricut mat without needing running water, without soap, and without really any dry time. All you want to do is to take a wipe, just like so. You're going to take it, and my trick here is to always move the baby wipe in a circular motion and give just a tiny bit of pressure, and you'll see all of this right here is quickly going to come up, and then what's going to happen is it'll just be right here on your baby wipe. Now, another fun tip is if it's damp or wet, your mat is not going to feel sticky at all. So be sure to let it dry and you'll be amazed at how sticky your mat will become. I've absolutely loved sharing these 5 Cricut hacks for maintaining your machine you never knew today. They are so much fun and I cannot wait for you to leave me a comment and let me know which one you're going to try with your Cricut. If you guys enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you are brand new to Maker's Gonna Learn. If you're not and you're ready to become a member and get access to all of the member-only benefits, check out that first link down below and grab your membership today. We cannot wait to see you in the membership-only community over on Facebook, downloading your cut files and making your projects. As always, stay tuned for more Cricut videos and stay crafty. Bye, my friends.